The Witr prayer is the last prayer of the night prayer. So if you pray Taraweeh and by the end you seal up your prayer by praying Witr, which means the word Witr is odd, single, or anything in the odd number 1, 3, 5, 7. It is the opposite of the even numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8. So the night prayer, the Prophet ﷺ said, it should be ended up with the Witr. And Allah the Almighty is Witr, He is one, and He loves the Witr. And the Almighty Allah swore in the Quran in Surah Al-Fajr by the Witr. He said, وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوِتْرِ. So it is okay to say Watr with a zabar or Witr with a zair. Both are correct. Irrespective of the Witr or the Watr prayer in the night prayer, there are more than one format to offer the Witr prayer. One of them is to pray, if we're talking about 3 rak'ahs for instance, to pray the 3 units all together without a middle sitting and tashahhud. First, second, and third rak'ah, and in each rak'ah you recite Al-Fatiha, then you follow it with the surah in the 3 rak'ahs. Then in the third rak'ah, after rising up from ruku', or by the way before, both are permissible, you raise your hands to recite what is known as the Qunoot in the Witr prayer. It's a specific supplication for the Witr prayer, and it's recommended. It is sunnah. There are some prescribed supplications to be recited, and you're absolutely free to rephrase or phrase your own supplications in the Qunoot of the Witr prayer, or any Qunoot by the way. And the sunnah is to make it short. What we hear from many of the Imams, 20 minutes reciting the supplication in the Qunoot is totally the opposite of the prophetic guidance. Some even exaggerate and make it 40 and 45 minutes. That's not recommended. This is definitely an innovation. So reciting the prescribed supplication such as Allahumma hdina fi man hadayt. It is best to phrase it in plural. So the pronoun will be for plural, all of us. Guide all of us among those whom you've guided. وَتَوَلَّنَا فِي مَنْ تَوَلَّيْتَ. And take care of us and support us among those whom you support. وَعَافِنَا فِي مَنْ عَافَيْتَ. And pardon and protect us among those whom you pardon and protect, and so on. This is the Witr prayer in one format. The second format is by praying 2 rak'ahs. Then you sit, you recite Tashahhud, the Durood Sharif, all the way to the end. إِنَّكَ حَمِيدٌ مَجِيدٌ. Then you make Taslim. You finish the 2 rak'ahs. Then you get up to pray 1 rak'ah by itself. That's called the Witr prayer. And in this case, with regards to the Qunoot, is the same. And raising the hands if you are praying by yourself, or if you're an Imam or a follower, a Ma'moom, is also recommended while making the supplication. Barakallahu fikum.